Yeah, yeah. Um, my name is Misael Juarez. Can you hear me?
Can hear
I
you
am a
fine.
poet. I am a poet. I just published a book called The Jaguar 45.
Oh,
Available on Amazon. Yeah, it's me.
fucking A, dude. I thought you were showing me a cover, like a prototype cover. Dude, I'm buying that right now. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you might want to wait because I'm gonna update the cover so you
Orale.
can get that pretty glamour that she put on my
Oh
cover.
my
So
gosh, she did such a
she came
fucking good
through.
job.
Thank you for recommending her to me.
Yeah, yeah, she's good. She's real intuitive. I think it's beautiful. Oh, wait, can I show him? Let me show
Yeah,
him
of
this
course.
beautiful book that. So this is you redoing the cover. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen so you can see the screen too. So this is the cover
Yeah,
for his new book. Let me try and get this out of the way. There's no way of getting this out 100%. But it's the Jaguar 45 by Misael Juarez. I think it's beautiful. Is that the LA landscape?
yeah.
I mean, it's gorgeous, dude. She did a really good job. And it's the thing about a good cover, like you can see the tie. I love it. She did a bang up job, dude. It's beautiful. She's done work for me too. She did my Pretty J is she
I like
designed
you know,
you name it, she'll do it for you. But she designed my press logo. Did a beautiful job, bro. So thank you for sharing that. I'm definitely gonna buy a copy. I'll wait till the cover's pretty though. What did you think? Did you like it? You think she did a good job?
I love it. You know, it actually made me think of playing around with the concept of a movie because when I looked at it, I go like, damn, that'll be an
For
interesting
reals,
movie.
right? For reals. Yeah, yeah, dude, totally. I'm actually. Well, I won't talk about me, but so you're a rapper and a poet, and I saw one of your streams recently, and one thing that really moved me was your philosophy on what what content should bring hope and uplift young people, right? That was legit. That was beautiful. I don't know if you want to speak to that because I think there's such a culture of anger and hatred right now with the racism and misogyny and the shit that goes into rap and just in general in politics, right? I don't know if you saw my post about that idiot that called a Chicano a greaser. Can you imagine that shit in 2020? Dude,
Yeah,
that's not cool, man. So what was tell us about your beautiful philosophy about hope and I just thought it was amazing, man. You know what I'm talking
uh,
about?
it's 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 because I got that from a while back. I was looking for signs, and I ran across an elder, and he was from Africa,
Mm,
and he basically told me you should walk and talk so other people find hope, direction, and comfort.
that's beautiful, bro.
And he told me that and I don't know, as I was writing this book, I was thinking a lot about that phrase that he told me. And it gave me insight as to who I was when I was a little kid. That's who I
Yeah,
was as a
totally,
little kid.
totally.
And I had to spend time hardwiring, like your mind. I guess you could, if you could imagine, if your mind has some cable wires,
Hmm.
it was just he just kind of like unplugged the wire in, or maybe he plugged it back into my
True,
psyche,
true.
and that phrase in itself is just working around that concept.
I love it, man.
So
I love
yeah,
it, and I think now more than ever, we need that, right? Pre-pandemic, during the
yeah,
pandemic, after the pandemic, um, because my thing
yeah,
is like I'm always aiming for a cooperative society. Like I think we have similar backgrounds. I grew up really poor, and I saw how my dad was mistreated, and they treated us like wetbacks, and I carried a lot of hatred in my
right,
heart for a long time. But we can't have a cooperative society if we don't all work together. You know what I'm saying? And you can't
right,
build a
right.
better world if you got hate in your heart. So I think it's beautiful, man. So do you want tell
Yeah.
me though about the title of Jaguar 45? Where does I know where it comes from, but can you tell my viewers where that comes from?
Well, basically, when when I was writing, I was in Oaxaca, the
Mm,
Sierra Juarez Norte, and the jaguar is known to be seen around the regions of that area. And as you're driving up to my village, you'll see signs. you might see the jaguar. So it's something that is an animal that connects me to my roots and
Right.
my people. And it is a very beautiful animal.
Mhm.
Just trying to learn from it, just thinking about it just made me realize how connected I am. And also when you think about Jaguares, it kind of sounds like my last name, Juarez.
Orale, I
So
hadn't thought about
yeah,
that, man. That's legit. That's awesome.
so so I like it. And the number 45, basically it comes down to being uh, a numerologist, just 45, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 is one of my numbers for me. And
Mm.
I wrote 45 poems, and it has nothing to do with the 45th president, but it's it's basically it's basically um how should I call it, I don't know, maybe a way of just expressing my desire to weave numbers and math concepts in poetry. So also I write the how should I explain it? I like writing my lines in 12 syllables, using 12 syllables.
Nice.
Um um
Interesting. So is
I
it
use
iambic like the da 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 or just
nah nah nah
no, no.
that's some Shakespeare stuff. But I, he was on some other game, but when he was writing, he was basically writing. How should I say this? To court
Of
the
course, of
queen.
course. Make money. Sure.
Yeah, to make his money, but his living was made on basically kissing the queen's ass.
Yeah.
So if you look at all those poets around that time, that's what they were trying to do. Like just be in favor of the queen,
Mhm.
and the way
King.
they describe her and everything. I don't know, makes me want to puke when you know the history of that era. But
You know who
this
you
is
might
not
enjoy,
about.
Misael?
I'm not interested in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
No, no, but that's interesting.
I'm not trying to attack Shakespeare, at all. If he was
No,
doing his
no,
thing,
no. I
there's a
think
lot.
there's some beauty about Shakespeare, but you're right on point. What I was going to tell you is if you ever want to read a really funny, he was perverted, dude. The Earl of Rochester. That motherfucker was perverted, and he got kicked out of court for years. He offended the king or some shit.
Yeah,
But he's funny, and he was goddamn. I remember. Sorry, Jesus, that he had this horrible poem about a woman and a pregnant woman. Oh my gosh, it's just terrible. I never get that poem out of my head, but I was like, damn, dude. So he was a whore basically, and he'd go around the countries, selling vegetables as dildos. Could you imagine that shit? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's just, but his poetry is funny, But it's around that time period too, and I guess he didn't kick,
well,
Anyway,
yeah,
sorry, I don't have a tangent. But hey, could you read us a poem? Come on.
you want me to read you a poem?
Hell yes.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play a record. Is my poem that's in the book, and
Nice. Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. Can you hear it? I
Yeah,
hope it's loud and clear.
good.
Show dope shot and the new tribal order. It's the sacred poet. The last airbender. I'm the adventurous man with a master plan for a lovely woman that loves it when I bang. She lays in bed looking soft and sexy for me as I suit up to load these lyrics to the beat. I'm inspired by her moaning and kicks to complete. She sings to the instrumental loops when I freeze as I shake and rattle the system with the mic, saying it's in my gangster nature to live and rock. I make MCs who represent the industry. We rolling, delivering I do gospels in LA blocks. To live with the earth, stay away from the rock. I'm here standing tall and strong like a sequoia, swaying with the wind as a rock, California. It's the last airbender at the open mic, getting sliced, slick and wicked when I take flight. They say I'm on fire and soaring much higher, ready for showdown, cause I'm a true rider. It's the last airbender at the open mic, getting sliced, slick and wicked when I take flight. They say I'm on fire and soaring much higher, ready for showdown, cause I'm a true rider. When the world is like a still a deep melody, I'm a detective solving the great mystery. Living right on the edge of an infinite world, smoking like a native chief, custom starting me a real leader. Rolling with the movement as a true go-getter. I'm seen as dangerous cause the way I groove. Demonstrating how to rock and roll with my crew. Rocking the stage with an attitude and DJ. I flow to rhythms with sweet discourse and wordplay. Some rap artists act like they don't love the women, hating their self-reflection when they turn them dim. As the stupid industry tells them that it's cool, you just need courage to ride or else be a fool. It's the last airbender at the open mic, getting sliced, sticking wicked when I take flight. Yeah, so that was the last airbender at the open mic. Yeah,
That's
thank
awesome. No, that's beautiful, and I love the fact that you empower women, right? In a way that's real, you know. No, that's amazing, man.
you. Yeah.
That's great. It's been a real pleasure. You really lifted my spirits, man.
All right.
So I
Cool. Cool.
appreciate you, brother. I feel like we're kindred spirits, and I'm so grateful for your work you're doing and how honest you are. We didn't talk about mental health, but I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day, hermano. Thank you. Adios.
West side.
South side. It's kidding. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Hey book lovers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.